So tonight, I want us to listen to what my Prime Minister said, because it hit a nerve last night. I said, yes, this is it. These African people need to hear it. Run the clip, producer.
The PNM over the last 60 years has added the most significant theft and destruction. Professor Kujo will agree with me on this point. Transfer of wealth from Afro-Trinidadian and Tobagonians masses into the hands of the 1%. They have overseen that transfer of wealth to the 1%. They have ruled for the 1% and neglected their own well-being and their own base. They raided Clico, a majority-run and maybe the only then Afro-run company, and they partitioned it out for the 1%. So when you hear Clico, understand what when they're African-run company successful, they split it up into pieces and they're busy selling it out like they're selling sweetie in a parlor. They want to sell Long Circular Mall. They want to sell the one down Trin City Mall for peanuts to their 1% friends under my watch. That will not happen. It's not going to happen. It will not happen. So the PNM, they feed the 1% billions and they give citizens starvation jobs and wages.
And that is facts. My Honorable Prime Minister just spoke. And I know a lot of us will not agree with that, but serve yourself, because for 60 long years, the African people, you heard what she said? You heard what this Honorable Prime Minister had to say? For 60 long years, Africans rise up and show me what we have. But you know what? The PNM, the puppet national movement, gave everything to the 1%, and they never stood up for us, what was belonging to us. And in our episode before, I talk about it, and I said I will talk about it at some point in time. I still ain't ready to talk about it. But people like the Hamel Smiths, all of them, they took what belongs to the African people, and today you can't get nothing. And then they want to say, we blight, we this, we the other. Is what all you took from us? We came here as slaves, our foreparents came as slaves, and we know that. But whatever they left for us, all you ensure that all you take it. So we have nothing, okay? We didn't come here as indentured laborers. We came as slaves, and today we still slaves. We have not yet been emancipated. You hear what this black African Prime Minister had to say. He don't have a problem with the rich getting richer. To do what? To do what? To help us, the poor people? Because them ain't helping the poor people. Listen to it.
So we have to try to create opportunities.
So you're going to try to bridge a gap between the rich and the poor?
Well, that is so cliched. I'm not really trying to interfere with the bridge between the rich and the poor, because there's nothing wrong with the rich getting richer, but the poor must come out of poverty. Right? So
well, that's kind of bridging the gap, you know?
That is the equation. It's not a seesaw where one has to go down for the other one to come up. You have to find a way.
So he don't have a problem with the rich getting richer so that the poor could come out of poverty. What nonsense. What utter nonsense. Are we seeing the poor coming out of poverty? When our Prime Minister talk about CEPEP, and it is what? Grass cutters. A set of African people cutting grass, URP, cutting grass. They have a meeting tonight in Pleasantville. Cutting grass for the political leader of the propaganda movement. The propaganda national movement. That's what it is, you know. For all these years, it's propaganda. For all these years, they fooled us. Listen, African people, all the entire get fooled by the party that say they are for the African people. All you wake up now, man. Wake up. If all I tired. I am so tired of this scheme over and over. It's like a spongy scheme. Yeah? It's more like spongy scheme, because they're squeezing us all the time. When the PNM is in power, they're squeezing us. Now, Oh my God, I heard Minister Barry Padarat say something last night. Producer? Oh gosh, you want to play that clip for me now?
I want to say a few words, but I want to give Faris Al-Rawi some advice. I want to tell him, move, Satan, move. Move! Move, Satan, move! We are in government now and let us pass. We will do the job of the people. Tonight I want to tell you that I hold a document in my hand. For all the PNM trolls and others who are saying, oh, they ain't call no police. They ain't call no investigation. Tonight I can confirm to you, and Faris Al-Rawi, put it in your pipe and smoke it. I can confirm to you that the Registrar and Marshal of the Supreme Court, Judiciary of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, has indicated on today's date at 2:38 p.m. Please note that the order to provide the documents to the Director of Public Prosecutions was compiled on Friday, 8 August. Acknowledgement of receipt was received on the said day from the DPP's Secretariat. We have said to you, the Prime Minister has said to you, we have court clothes, and we put on them court clothes, and we will see you in court.